Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Right now I'm getting ready to go to work, head out the door, but I just let the dogs out so they can use the bathroom before I leave. Then they will hang out in the house and be bums on the couch all day. We have a camera in the house. It's kind of funny because you can look on the camera and see them just laying on the couch or on their dog beds and look maybe 2 hours later and it looks like they haven't even moved. So I'm pretty sure they're just loving the peace and quiet while they're at home by themselves. And today's workout video was just uploaded, so that is up now. And then I think today I'm going to talk a little bit on this video about like how often you should work out, what your rest days should look like, what your workout split could look like, just to kind of give different ideas and options. And then I believe this afternoon I will probably record next week's workout if I don't end up doing it tomorrow instead. I do now have 2 work from home days. I just found out last week that I can start taking my second day now. So currently I will be working from home on Thursday and Fridays, which will be super nice because my mornings can go a little bit more at my own pace since I do not have to drive almost a half hour to work. I'm very excited about that because it also allows me, like during my lunch periods, to either get part of my workout in there or maybe do some laundry or dishes around the house. I feel like we kind of slack on that because it's hard to want to do all of that stuff after you get home from work, after a long day, or on the weekends when you really want to enjoy and relax. It sounds like it's time to let the boys in, and I guess I'm gonna head out the door and get this work day over with, and then I will see you in a few hours, more like 8. Just realized I never showed the rest of the gym once it was finished. So we got all the flooring in, dumbbells, we got Buck, mirrors that we're probably not going to use, a ring light. Nick bought me a nice ring light to use for recording my workouts. That TV wall mount has to be taken out still. Got the treadmill, bench, and the squat rack. I think it looks super nice, and I think it'll be really nice for having room to work out and record the workouts. Yeah, I love it. Got some deer in the yard leaving work this morning. Oh, goodbye. I'm now back home, so I let the dogs out so they could use the bathroom. I'm going to let them back in a minute so they can eat their dinner. I already came home, got comfy clothes on, so I can sit down and we can talk about our topic for today. YouTube just recommended my own workout video for myself. Just got a notification, which is strange. But today's topic is how often should you work out, and like some recommendations for rest days and everything like that. Once the boys eat or start eating, I'm going to sit down on the couch. We're gonna be comfy and talk about that until Nick will be home at like 6:30ish. Once he gets home, we're going to do our upper body push workout. He's been getting back into the routine of working out again, so we've been doing some workouts in the evenings after he gets out of work, or if it's a day he has off, then we'll do a workout after I get home from work, or if we both have the day off, then we do it at whatever time that we have available. I'll let the boys in and we will sit down and chat. Boys are fed, so now, how often should you work out? Cover how often should you work out? This would all depend on what your goals are, but the CDC does recommend that a person should get at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. You can break that up into different days and do 5 30-minute workouts a week. That could just be something like taking a walk at a pretty good speed just enough to get your heart rate up. A light jog, maybe riding a bike. Nick and I picked up longboarding over the summer. It was something that we both wanted to try, and it was something that gave us a little more activity in our not quite daily life, but we could add it in whenever we had time to make it somewhere where we could go longboarding. We enjoy it, and it gets us in some more moderate intensity exercise, gets our heart rate up through beginning. You don't have to go straight for that 150 minutes of exercise a week. You can start out with 10 minutes a day, just taking a 10-minute walk, building on from there, and gradually work your way up from that. And keep in mind you're doing more than what you were prior to that, so 10 minutes is a big step from doing 0. And a lot of times you'll get going into that walk or that workout, you'll get to that 10-minute mark and realize that you feel good and you feel up to doing more, and you'll end up doing more than just that 10 minutes you originally anticipated on doing. I know there's days where, I'll just want to do a quick little 10-minute workout, and I get into it and I start feeling good. I start feeling a little more energy and I guess excited to do more of a workout. Crazy, I know, who gets excited to work out, but I do love working out. Maybe that's why I became a personal trainer. When you start working out, you don't have to go all in and do everything all at once. You can start small. You can do just a simple 10-minute workout, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and you don't have to do every day of the week. You can start with just that one day a week, 10 minutes, one day a week, add from there. Maybe the following week you can do 2 days at 10 minutes each day, and then just keep on building from that. As far as strength training goes, the CDC does also recommend at least 2 days a week of strength training. And if you're doing 2 days a week and nothing more than that, what you should do is try and get all muscle groups within each of those workouts. So a full body workout, for example, do one on Monday and then another full body workout on Thursday. You want to give yourself about 3 days in between workouts so that your body has time to recover. Same with doing different muscle groups. So if I were to do back on Monday, I'd want to wait until Thursday to do a second back day. Tuesday, upper body, chest, shoulders, and then Friday would be the second day. We got legs left, so legs Wednesday, and then not again until Saturday. It gives that 3 days between, and then that also gives you 1 day of rest. So you should be trying to get at least 1 day of rest in each week. This just gives your body some time to recover. You do put it through a lot when you do workouts, so working out 7 days a week isn't really ideal. For your rest days, you could do like an active rest if you would like to still get in some type of movement. Go for a walk, maybe do yoga or anything like that. And on top of taking your rest days, you also want to make sure you're getting adequate sleep so that you're not just exhausted throughout your day, your workout, and come the end of the week, you're just so burnt out that you really don't want to do anything. And getting so exhausted like that could also lead to fatigue and some muscles being injured. So we want to avoid that. Typically what I do for my rest days are workout Monday and Tuesday, sometimes take Wednesday off or Thursday, kind of depends on how the week's going. And then I'll take a second day, which will probably be a Sunday, maybe a Saturday, depends on what we have going on. I'm not very strict with which days I take as a rest day, but I do take 2 typically in a week, and then program my workouts around which days I'm feeling I have less energy, I guess, but I still try and stick to a good workout routine. You definitely want to remain consistent with doing your workouts. Being consistent is where you're going to see the best results. Consistency is key. Rest is very, very vital to your fitness journey and your overall health, and getting enough workout and moderate exercise in throughout the week. I will say I'm not the best at making sure I get enough sleep, but I do try. Usually we get to bed and go to sleep around like 10:30. Sometimes it's a little later, sometimes earlier. And typically on work days, I'm up at 5 o'clock. It gets up a little bit earlier than that. So should be around at least 6 hours a night. On the weekends, we sleep in a little bit longer. If you're just starting with working out, make sure you choose something that you fully enjoy. I know there's going to be moves like in a workout that you might not enjoy, you might hate at the moment just because you're not too great at them yet, but practicing might help you fall in love with them. For instance, hip thrusts or Bulgarian split squats. I hated both of those. I do have like a love-hate for Bulgarian split squats, but I always feel very accomplished, I guess, when I'm done with those. I think that's partly from like the just pushing through and finishing it, but make sure it's something that you enjoy, something that'll fit into your schedule, whatever your preferences or your experience. But for now, I think I am going to hang out and maybe snuggle up with the dogs. I got Copper and Buck on the floor here, just relaxing. What are you doing? Hi, Copper. But I hope you all enjoy your day, your week, and I will be back here in a couple days with a workout video. I believe we're going to do full body this time, so that one should be fun, and I will see you in the next video.